Act as if the universe is about to give you everything you desire. Have you ever noticed that the moment you start believing in yourself, life begins to change? Doors that once seemed closed slowly begin to open, opportunities appear from nowhere, and impossible dreams suddenly feel within reach. The truth is, the universe responds to the energy we carry. If we walk through life filled with doubt, fear, and negativity, we attract limitations. But when we act with confidence, gratitude, and belief, as if success is already on its way, we prepare ourselves for greatness. Today, I want to talk about a mindset so powerful that it can transform ordinary people into extraordinary achievers. Act as if the universe is about to give you everything you desire. One of the most powerful truths in life is that success begins in the mind long before it appears in reality. Every great achievement, every invention, every success story started with a simple belief: I can do this. Before people see results, they must first develop faith in themselves and in their dreams. This is what it means to believe before you receive. It means trusting that your efforts, your vision, and your hard work will eventually lead you to the life you desire, even when there is no visible proof yet. Most people wait for success before they allow themselves to feel confident, but truly successful individuals think differently. They create confidence first, and success follows later. Imagine a farmer planting seeds into the soil. At that moment, there is no fruit, no shade, and no sign of growth. Yet the farmer continues watering the ground every single day because he believes something valuable is growing beneath the surface. In the same way, our dreams also require patience, trust, and consistent effort. We may not immediately see results, but that does not mean progress is not happening. Many people give up too early simply because they cannot see instant success. They forget that every meaningful achievement takes time to grow. Believing before receiving also changes the way we face challenges. Life is never free from obstacles. There will be moments of failure, rejection, disappointment, and self-doubt. However, when a person truly believes in their future, they refuse to let temporary difficulties define them. Instead of seeing failure as the end, they see it as a lesson. Instead of stopping after rejection, they continue improving themselves. Belief gives people the strength to continue when circumstances become difficult. Without belief, even small problems feel impossible. With belief, even impossible goals begin to look achievable. Another important aspect of belief is self-confidence. Many talented people never reach their full potential because they constantly underestimate themselves. They compare their journey with others and convince themselves they are not smart enough, capable enough, or lucky enough to succeed. But confidence is not about being perfect. It is about trusting your ability to grow and improve. No one starts as an expert. Every successful person was once a beginner who chose to believe in themselves despite fear and uncertainty. Confidence allows people to take opportunities, speak up for their ideas, and pursue their dreams without being controlled by fear. Belief also influences our actions. When people truly expect good things to happen, they behave differently. They work harder, prepare better, and remain hopeful even during difficult times. A student who believes they can achieve excellent grades studies with greater dedication. An athlete who believes in victory trains with greater discipline. A person who believes they deserve happiness treats themselves and others with more positivity. Our mindset directly affects our actions, and our actions shape our future. However, believing before receiving does not mean ignoring reality or depending only on wishful thinking. Dreams without action remain fantasies. Real belief inspires effort. If we truly believe that success is coming, we will prepare ourselves for it. We will learn new skills, improve our habits, and remain focused on our goals. The universe rewards those who combine faith with action. In conclusion, believing before receiving is the foundation of every great accomplishment. It teaches us to trust the process, remain hopeful during struggles, and continue moving forward even when results are not immediately visible. Life often tests our patience before rewarding our efforts. Therefore, we must never stop believing in our dreams simply because they have not happened yet. The moment we choose faith over fear, confidence over doubt, and action over excuses, we begin creating the future we desire. The energy we carry within ourselves has a powerful influence on the life we create around us. Our thoughts, emotions, attitude, and behavior shape the way we experience the world. When people constantly focus on negativity, fear, and doubt, they often attract stress, disappointment, and missed opportunities into their lives. On the other hand, when people choose positivity, confidence, and hope, they naturally become more motivated, productive, and open to success. This is why it is often said that your energy attracts your reality. The mindset you carry today becomes the foundation of the future you experience tomorrow. Every person gives off a certain kind of energy through their words, actions, and attitude. Have you ever noticed how some people enter a room and immediately spread positivity and confidence? Their optimism inspires others and creates a comfortable atmosphere. Similarly, people who constantly complain, criticize, and think negatively often spread stress and discouragement. Human beings are deeply influenced by energy, whether positive or negative. The energy we choose not only affects others, but also affects our own thinking patterns and decisions. Positive energy begins with positive thinking. This does not mean pretending that life is perfect or ignoring problems. Instead, it means choosing hope over hopelessness and solutions over excuses. Life will always have challenges, but our reaction to those challenges determines our growth. Two people can face the same difficulty, yet respond in completely different ways. One person may give up and lose confidence, while the other may treat the challenge as an opportunity to learn and improve. The difference lies in their mindset and energy. Confidence is another important part of attracting a better reality. When people believe in themselves, they naturally take more chances and pursue bigger goals. They are not afraid to speak, lead, or step outside their comfort zones. Confidence creates opportunities because people are more likely to trust and support individuals who trust themselves first. On the other hand, fear and self-doubt often prevent talented people from reaching their true potential. A person who constantly thinks, "I will fail," may never even try. But someone who believes, "I can learn and grow," moves forward despite uncertainty. Gratitude also plays a major role in shaping our energy. Many people spend their lives focusing only on what they lack instead of appreciating what they already have. This creates frustration and dissatisfaction. However, grateful people develop peace and happiness because they value the blessings already present in their lives. Gratitude changes our perspective and helps us attract more positivity. When we appreciate life, we become emotionally stronger and mentally healthier. In addition, the energy we give to others often returns to us. Kindness, respect, encouragement, and honesty create stronger relationships and deeper trust. People are naturally drawn toward those who uplift and inspire them. Positive energy creates stronger connections, while negativity pushes people away. In conclusion, our energy shapes our reality more than we realize. The thoughts we think, the emotions we carry, and the attitude we choose influence our future in powerful ways. By developing positivity, confidence, gratitude, and hope, we create a mindset that attracts opportunities and success. When we change our energy, we begin changing our life. Successes does not come only to those who dream. It comes to those who prepare for their dreams. Many people wish for a better future, but very few truly prepare themselves for the opportunities they desire. Acting as if the universe is about to give you everything you want means becoming ready for it before it arrives. Preparation is a sign of belief, discipline, and determination. It shows that you are serious about your goals and willing to work for them, instead of simply waiting for luck or miracles. Imagine a student who dreams of becoming a doctor, but refuses to study consistently. No matter how strong the dream may be, success will remain far away without preparation. In the same way, a person who wishes for success, happiness, or financial stability must first build the habits, skills, and mindset needed to handle those blessings. Opportunities often come unexpectedly, and only prepared people are able to take advantage of them. When preparation meets opportunity, success is created. Preparation is not only about physical effort, it is also about mental readiness. Many people fear success because they secretly doubt their ability to handle it. They wish for big opportunities, but are not emotionally prepared for responsibility, pressure, or growth. True preparation requires confidence, patience, and emotional strength. A person preparing for success must learn to stay focused during difficult times and continue improving even when progress feels slow. Discipline is one of the most important parts of preparation. Motivation may inspire us for a short time, but discipline keeps us moving consistently. Successful people do not work hard only when they feel excited. They continue working even when they feel tired, discouraged, or distracted. Small daily actions eventually create great results. Reading regularly, learning new skills, managing time wisely, and staying committed to goals are all examples of preparation. These habits may seem ordinary at first, but over time they build extraordinary success. Preparation also requires patience. Many people want immediate results and become frustrated when success takes time. However, meaningful achievements rarely happen overnight. Just like a tree needs time to grow from a seed, our dreams also require time, effort, and care. During this process, preparation helps us remain focused instead of losing hope. Every challenge we face teaches us something valuable and makes us stronger for future opportunities. Another important aspect of preparation is self-improvement. If we want a better life, we must first become a better version of ourselves. This means improving our communication, knowledge, attitude, and character. Success is not only about reaching goals, it is also about becoming capable enough to maintain them. A person who continuously learns and grows becomes more prepared for leadership, responsibility, and greater achievements. Moreover, preparation creates confidence. When people know they have worked hard and improved themselves, they naturally feel more secure in their abilities. Confidence does not come from empty words. It comes from consistent effort and practice. Prepared people face opportunities with courage because they know they are ready. In conclusion, preparation is proof that we truly believe in our dreams. It shows that we are not simply hoping for success, but actively getting ready for it. Dreams become reality when faith is combined with discipline, patience, and action. Therefore, instead of waiting for opportunities to change our lives, we should prepare ourselves so completely that when opportunities finally arrive, we are ready to embrace them with confidence and success. Fear is one of the greatest obstacles standing between people and their dreams. It has the power to stop talented individuals from taking opportunities, expressing their ideas, and reaching their true potential. Many people fail in life not because they lack intelligence or ability, but because they allow fear to control their decisions. Fear creates doubt, hesitation, and insecurity, making people believe they are not capable enough to succeed. When we constantly focus on what could go wrong, we limit ourselves before even trying. This is why fear blocks possibilities and prevents growth. One of the most common fears people experience is the fear of failure. Society often teaches us that failure is something shameful, but in reality, failure is a natural part of success. Every successful person has faced rejection, mistakes, and setbacks at some point in life. However, the difference is that they refuse to let fear stop them. Instead of seeing failure as the end, they treated it as a lesson and continued moving forward. Fear convinces people to stay inside their comfort zones, while courage encourages them to explore new opportunities and improve themselves. Fear also affects confidence. When individuals constantly doubt themselves, they begin underestimating their abilities. They avoid challenges because they worry about criticism, judgment, or disappointment. As a result, they miss valuable opportunities that could have changed their lives. Many dreams remain incomplete simply because people were too afraid to begin. Fear whispers negative thoughts such as, "What if I fail?" Or "What if people laugh at me?" But successful people ask a different question: "What if I succeed?" This shift in thinking creates confidence and opens doors to new possibilities. Another harmful effect of fear is that it prevents growth and learning. Growth only happens when we are willing to step outside our comfort zones. A student who fears asking questions may never fully understand important lessons. A person who fears public speaking may never discover their leadership potential. An entrepreneur who fears risk may never build a successful business. Every opportunity for growth requires courage. Fear keeps people trapped in familiar situations, while courage allows them to experience progress and transformation. Moreover, fear often creates negative energy and stress. When people constantly worry about problems, they become mentally exhausted and emotionally weak. Fear focuses attention on limitations rather than possibilities. It causes people to expect the worst instead of believing in positive outcomes. This negative mindset affects decision making and reduces motivation. On the other hand, courage brings hope, confidence, and determination. Courage does not mean the absence of fear. It means taking action despite fear. One important way to overcome fear is through self-belief. When we trust ourselves and our abilities, fear begins to lose its control over us. Preparation, practice, and positive thinking also help reduce fear. The more prepared we are, the more confident we become. In addition, surrounding ourselves with supportive and encouraging people can strengthen our courage during difficult moments. In conclusion, fear is a barrier that limits opportunities, dreams, and personal growth. It prevents people from discovering their true potential and achieving success. However, when we choose courage over fear, we open ourselves to endless possibilities. Life rewards those who are willing to take risks, learn from failure, and believe in themselves even during uncertain times. Therefore, we must not allow fear to control our future. Instead, we should face challenges with confidence, because beyond fear lies growth, success, and opportunity. Gratitude is one of the most powerful qualities a person can develop in life. It is the ability to appreciate what we already have instead of constantly focusing on what we lack. In today's world, many people spend their lives chasing success, wealth, and recognition, believing that happiness will come only after they achieve more. However, true happiness begins with gratitude. When we are thankful for our present blessings, we create peace within ourselves and attract more positivity into our lives. This is why gratitude is often said to multiply blessings. Many people fail to recognize the value of the simple things they already possess: good health, supportive family members, education, friendships, opportunities, and even small daily comforts are blessings that are often taken for granted. Instead of appreciating these gifts, people compare themselves with others and become dissatisfied. This constant comparison creates negativity, jealousy, and stress. Gratitude changes this mindset by teaching us to focus on abundance rather than scarcity. A grateful person feels richer emotionally because they recognize the beauty already present in their life. Gratitude also has a strong impact on mental and emotional well-being. People who regularly practice thankfulness tend to feel happier, calmer, and more optimistic. Instead of dwelling on problems, they focus on solutions and positive experiences. Even during difficult times, gratitude helps people remain hopeful because it reminds them that challenges are temporary and blessings still exist around them. This positive attitude improves emotional strength and helps people face hardships with greater courage. Another important benefit of gratitude is that it improves relationships. When people express appreciation toward others, They create stronger bonds of love, trust, and respect. Simple words such as thank you can make others feel valued and respected. Grateful people are often kinder, more compassionate, and more supportive because they understand the importance of human connection. In contrast, people who constantly complain or focus only on negativity may push others away. Gratitude creates positive energy that naturally attracts stronger and healthier relationships. Gratitude also increases motivation and productivity. A person who appreciates opportunities is more likely to use them wisely. For example, a student who is grateful for education studies with greater dedication. A worker who appreciates their job works with sincerity and responsibility. Gratitude encourages people to make the best use of what they have, instead of wasting time complaining about what they do not have. This mindset leads to personal growth and success. Furthermore, gratitude teaches humility. It reminds us that success is not achieved alone. Behind every achievement, there are usually people who supported, guided, or encouraged us along the way. Being grateful keeps us grounded and respectful toward others. It prevents arrogance and helps us remain connected to our values. In conclusion, gratitude is far more than simply saying thank you. It is a way of thinking and living that transforms our perspective on life. Gratitude allows us to appreciate the present, remain hopeful during challenges, and attract more positivity into our future. It strengthens relationships, improves mental well-being, and encourages growth. Most importantly, gratitude reminds us that happiness is not found only in achieving more, but also in valuing what we already have. When we live with a grateful heart, life begins to feel richer, more meaningful, and filled with endless blessings.